Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? Let's find out. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you stay for the story. If you're returning, you know how this works, and I always hope you stay for the story. I hope everybody's doing great. I really, really love coming here and doing this with you guys. Let's see. Oh, like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on notifications so that you can return to the channel and hear about when I do readings. I usually do readings very regularly, but I've recently gotten, I have a condition and I was kind of down for the count for a while. But I'm hopefully back for a while. But if you turn on notifications, you can always find when I have posted. So that is a lot of cards. So let's try to get a few less than that. Okay, one popped out. Now let's see what it is. Okay, so the concern is the Four of Swords. So you have something weighing on your mind. It might be getting in the way of you moving forward or seeing what's ahead of you. So this is your concern. Let's find out why this might be happening, okay? The Page of Swords. So some young ideas, maybe something someone's saying about you, or thoughts from the past are coming up from your past. It might be keeping you stuck. I find this interesting. You know, they're both dark-haired people, female people with red or pink. So this idea, okay, I see, like this root of who you are. I ended up wearing red today, so that's interesting. This past energy might be getting in the way of you wanting to see what's in front of you, because you know you see that she has her hand over her face. Okay, so let's get some clarity on this. What's next? Okay, let's see what you need to know in this situation. Okay, I have three things of cards. I spent a lot of time shuffling these to make sure that they are very mixed up. I love seeing what we get, because it's just like, you know, with 3 decks you can get almost anything. Okay, so not wanting to come out of that. Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay. What you need to know is that this might be because there's some energy, some people focusing kind of fake conflict on you to keep you stuck. So you might be you might be worried and consumed and thinking about past things and feeling hurt because people are actually directing hostility at you. It's not real. They don't have a point. They are making stuff up to keep you stuck. They want to slow you down. So I'm getting the feeling that, you know, you have a lot going on and you're a very successful person in your own world, in your own right. Okay, and then the unknown is that you're going to be moving away from these energies. You're no longer going to be dealing with this faux conflict. Maybe the people in your life recently or haven't been the best people. They haven't had the best intentions towards you. Maybe they have been, you know, like using things that you've told them against you. You know, I keep noticing this kind of tree in the background, but it also could be smoke. But it's like in the wind. They've been saying stuff about you and you might have been picking up on it, this directed hostility towards you. But you're moving away from this. You are using your analytical skills to realize that it wasn't about you, that what they were saying, what they were doing. It was about their own insecurities and their own ways of handling situations. And it wasn't good for you. It's actually a blessing in disguise that these people are, you know, kind of leaving you wanting in this situation. Okay, we're getting a lot of cards. This stack seems very closed off, so maybe we'll do the other one again. Yeah, I'm not feeling this one right now. Okay, so let's see. What is let's see what influences that you okay. So in the past, you were kind of seeing yourself as being kind of stuck, of feeling like you weren't all that special. Your perspective was in the place of not thinking from your about who you really were. You were letting people influence you by what they'd say, or the shade they cast upon you. Because there's something about that little tree smoke thing. Because I think you're a flexible person. You kind of go with the flow of things, and so when people say, that can have good and bad in it, because you can also be swayed by what people say about you, their opinion of you. But so that can kind of get in the way of you moving forward, of seeing your true value. But you are moving away from that, so that's good. Your past influence are, you have been giving without receiving. I get that very strongly. You were, in the past, you were giving and giving and giving, and then being like, okay, here you go, give me back something. Not to get something, but you were like, okay, that's a normal give and take in relationships. And these people were just about taking from you. And if you brought up giving to them, they would cause hostility and stress in your life. Like, oh, I'm supposed to give to you. Why would you think that? And it's like, because that's a normal part of a relationship. If you don't give to people, then why are you taking from them? If you aren't going to give to them, why are you taking? And these people had no problem with it, so you're moving away from that. And so coming in is the Four of Pentacles. So this isn't the greatest card to be coming in. So you're moving away from these old way of thinkings, but you might be holding on, because you might be feeling insecure by moving away, that you're holding on to what you have. And doing that will put you in a state of being in the desert of lack. So this is reminding you that, these are not the greatest four cards. Four can be that foundational thing. So you're holding on to a foundation, because that's the Four of Pentacles, this foundation. You're holding on to this foundation that's not working for you. So, okay, well, that popped up quickly. This is your state of mind right now. Ooh, Knight of Swords. So you went from the Page of Swords as your obstacle of being too, flow with the wind. You weren't holding your ground, to really charging in. You are now going forward, and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to take what I've got. Okay, so that could be this. You're taking what you have. You're moving away from these situations and taking what you have. What you have, doesn't matter if it's a little bit. You're going to take that, even if it's like $4 here. You're going to take that and move forward. And you're going to move forward because you're slaying. I mean, look, he's slaying this other guy. He's like, yeah. So your energy is, your state of mind is being, slaying. Yeah, I mean, I got that. So like, you're, I know that's a very trendy thing to say, but yeah, you're slaying it. Yeah, because you're not stuck. That's what your concern is, that that what they're saying is true. It's not true. It's an opinion of someone else. And then we'll clarify a little bit later on who this might be, what signs, what energies. What we're getting right here is a lot of air energy, with a little bit of water, and a little bit of pentacles, and the wands are more the hostility. So mostly this is about what you're at, a journey internally, a journey of what you're going through, a transformation, and you are moving into a great space, and you're slaying. These are your surroundings, the Knight of Cups. So you have support. You have support coming in. You have emotional support, spiritual support coming in, because you are moving forward as the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups is coming in. So this is a little more air energy, but it's also water. So there's this nice balance. We have the moon, which is the subconscious. We also have Venus and Aquarius here. So that love, you're moving into a more loving place for yourself. Yeah. So but your surroundings are also loving. So as you moved away from this hostility, this kind of cattiness, this, you can have cattiness whether you're dealing with men or male energies or female energies. People are people. So who needs that? You don't need cattiness around you. What is your hopes and fears is another 4. So you've gotten 3 4s. You've gotten the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and now the 4 of Cups. So the only 4 you haven't gotten is the 4 of Wands, which is the like happy celebration, union. But this one is you're feeling that you're worried that if you focus too much on yourself, if you go in these directions, you're going to feel in some ways, because you won't be in your head as much, you'll be acting out into the world, you'll be using your emotions more, maybe you're not as comfortable with that, but that you're going to be down and bored, and this isn't going to really activate your mind. But this is saying no, you have emotions and spirituality coming in. So, take that cup from the divine. See, here's the people in your surroundings. Here's your surroundings. This cup coming in. And see, it's almost like that. It's like, oh, he's bringing in this cup. I can't make it work. And maybe you see what I'm talking about. So your environment is bringing in this cup, and you're sitting there and going, I don't know. Maybe I'll drink one of these cups or take one of these cups. And the people around you are trying to offer you support. So please take it. I mean, I think you're afraid of being vulnerable. And, the divine is saying, please do. Like, this is really going to help you move forward. Okay. Oh, and that's great. So, because the likely outcome, and this just popped out, is the 10 of Cups. So, like, if you take this cup, if you take it from the people that are really truly offering you a cup, and I don't mean like, here, take a random drink from somebody at a bar. Don't do that. That's horrible. You are surrounded by this hostility and people talking about you, and this feeling of feeling trapped. So I would definitely be careful about ingesting. And I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe somebody needs to be more careful about the food and drink they accept from others, because it can just also be, food and drink is powerful. If you're given something by someone and they just have ill intentions towards you, and you drink it and you're intaking that, there is going to be a certain amount of that energy in what you're drinking or eating. Like, when people cook with love, you can feel it and taste it. I don't know if you've ever noticed that if you eat certain things, like if you do eat animal products, if the animal was really stressed, your body can get very activated. We are very sensitive. We are animals ourselves. And other animals actually will not eat very stressed or sickly animals, but human beings often do, because we don't know what to look for. So I don't know why I'm talking about food and drink so much. Maybe that's a concern here. But your outcome is abundance, complete fulfillment. This is spiritual. This is happiness. This is family. This is friends. This is internal happiness and abundance. So, starting with the 4 of Swords, which is a very kind of sad, I cannot pick up the card, a very sad kind of depressed card. And then the outcome being complete abundance and fulfillment and a dream come true. I mean, this is a rainbow. I've been seeing rainbows everywhere. Like, I walked into my kitchen and we were like, where are all these teeny tiny circle rainbows coming from? We realized the sun was hitting our counter at the exact perfect, place, and it was projecting rainbows all over the kitchen and in these little circle rainbows. And it was a really incredible experience. And if I hadn't been open to seeing it, I don't think that I would have ever seen that. I've lived here for years, never seen that. So, keep your eyes out for these signs that you are on the right track. When you're making a decision, don't just go from an intellectual place. Really feel it. Use your brain, of course, use your intellect, but sometimes changing your perspective is really vital, because you'll move away from situations that are not working for you, that are not going to manifest what you want. And even if you only have a little bit, you have a lot to give. And this will, and also accepting, it's one thing to just, do things all by yourself. But if you accept, you will manifest a dream come true. Accept, if there's been a friend that you've been wanting to get together and they've been saying, hey, let's get a cup of coffee, let's get this, let's go out, and you've been like, oh, I've got to do this and I've got to do that, and I worry. Maybe accept that invitation. Maybe that's exactly what you need to bring in this abundance. So let's see who you might be dealing with. I'm going to use these astrology sign cards and see if there might be some energy. Let's see. Okay. Might be dealing with a Capricorn, or you yourself might be a Capricorn, or this might be happening during Capricorn season. Capricorn season starts right before the Christmas season, sometimes before Hanukkah, and those I don't know all the religious holidays, but so I have been getting a lot of imagery of candy canes, so maybe that's significant to you. Or you might just be dealing with a Capricorn, or you might be one. This is about accomplishment. We were talking about the 10 of Cups. So maybe, think about what the Capricorn sign means. You have a goat, and then you have the water god. I forget what his name is, but there's a water god that's associated with this. So that goat, that drive, determination, and also working with the flow of water. You also got a lot of cups, so you might be dealing with a lot of emotional energy. So let's see if we get any more signs. Okay, what popped out? Aries. So you might be dealing with an Aries. So you have the Capricorn and Aries, two different signs. One's a fire sign, one is an earth sign. You might be dealing with an earth sign, or be an earth sign, or be a fire sign, or dealing with a fire sign. But the interesting thing about this is we're dealing with a goat and a bull. Wait, not a bull, a ram. Sorry, that's Taurus. Maybe you were dealing, there's a lot of drive energy here. So this sign is April 21st through March 21st through April 19th. And this is boldness. So like I've said, staying stuck in your head isn't helping you. Move away from that. Be bold, and you will accomplish what you want. So that's great. It all came into alignment. And that's kind of like what I like about Aries here. It's this nice line constellation when you look at it. And then with Capricorn, it's a triangle. So you've got the line almost on top of there. So this complete circuit. So to create what you want, which is this. I mean, who doesn't want the 10 of Cups? Who would not want that? Well, you got to get out of your head. And I think you guys are doing that. So, okay. Well, If this was your story, it was great. I really enjoyed reading for you. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, and put the notifications on. Click that little button, because when I post, you'll find out. Otherwise, I might get lost out there and you might not hear your story. I really appreciate everyone's continued support. I was gone for a while. I have a very unusual condition, very rare condition, and sometimes I literally just do not have the ability to even sit up. So I'm glad to be back. I'm really enjoying reading for you guys again, and I hope to see you soon. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Okay. I miss you guys so much. It's great to see you guys. But okay, I better go. Bye.